Welcome to the Real Raw and Uncut show. I'm one of your hosts, Mike G.
I'm your other host, Michael.
I'm JT, your guest host.
And Bryant couldn't make it tonight. He had an emergency, so he'll be back next week. We have two special guests. We have Miss Aurora and the one and only who doesn't know Strawberry.
Right.
How you guys doing?
Good. It's been a long day.
A long day. You can let it show. It's okay. It's Real Raw Uncut.
No, it's been a very, very long day. This is I think the last thing I'm doing today. I'm going to bed.
I said the same thing. I said I have to. I haven't gotten any sleep all week.
Me either. Oh, I'm sorry. Me either.
You gotta get up on it.
I mean,
Okay, you got grip.
You gotta get right up
No.
on it.
Strawberry, what's going on?
It's been a long week, like she said, and the day was just been very longer, and we're both tired.
Why
You guys are here.
For a while. Why y'all days are so long?
well, for me, so May is all about trans this month. So I went into Virginia to speak on a roundtable about my experience to college students that are looking to be doing social work and counseling in schools and high schools and things. So I went to do a roundtable for that, and we had to shoot that from here for them in Nashville, and then left there to come to the Reeves Center to be a part of a panel discussion about sex, and then facilitate a conversation about being an advocate, and then come here.
Someone's
Nice.
booked.
Yeah.
Booked and busy.
I'm tired.
That's your life, though.
You
That's
got
what
the
you do.
You have no idea.
That's what you do.
You have no
She
idea.
had a black Escalade outside waiting for her to take her to the next venue.
I am basic. Let's not. No.
What about
And
you?
Strawberry's the same way. Strawberry stay booked on
Completely.
somebody's commercial flyer.
Completely. He's on the buildings. He's on.
Okay, but for the month of May and June is always busy because Pride comes up, so it's a bunch of meetings, a bunch of events to host and cater to and set up for and break down. So it's been a lot already. I hope y'all ready. It's gonna be a
Right.
big event, and so much is going on this year.
Which set of events are you going to be attending for Pride?
That's such a great question.
I will appear at those that I can.
Oh, come
And in that
on.
case, everyone.
Oh, that is funny.
What can we
That
expect from
is
Pride this year?
Funny.
You can protect. See, I'm tired.
It's okay.
You can expect a lot of entertainment, different venues, just more support, a bunch of people coming out.
Like, name a venue.
I can't say until they give me the.
Well, who's going to be there?
Contracts
Drop a
are
name.
I
finalized.
can't tell you that either. Yeah, okay. listen,
Yeah,
so
the contracts are finalized.
and
You can't know these
Everything
things.
is.
Because
Y'all
what will
just
not
don't worry.
happen is us getting in some legal mess because we
Okay.
done said some stuff that we wasn't allowed to say.
Okay, we won't get y'all in trouble.
Just know when I get the information,
It'll
be
be
shared,
right.
spread like a virus. I promise you.
Exactly.
All right.
Well, all right. Since everybody already said, well, we didn't say how our week was. Mike, how was your week? We haven't talked. We haven't talked. You haven't responded.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad
I don't know
thing.
either. Ask him.
Did you get some? What's going on?
Oh, he
said-
gets
we said
it.
what?
He
Did you get
gets it.
some? What's going on?
He gets it.
Of course.
He gets
You
it.
know, I get it.
Just like he got my text he didn't respond to.
Oh, I don't know what to say to that. Ooh.
I still love you, though.
I used to think y'all
I
was
don't think
an
my
item.
mic is on.
Huh?
You
Who?
thought we was a what?
An item?
How?
Because y'all always somewhere together.
I only hung out with.
Y'all
We don't
always
hang
hug up
out.
on each other,
I
so it's
only
like,
I only hung out with Mike one time in 2 years that I know him.
oh damn.
Ain't that the truth?
Hung out with one time, yeah.
One time.
Yeah.
Everybody heard that? One time in 2 years. Ain't that a shame?
I seen more than once, but I ain't gonna say that.
Thank you, Strawberry.
Thank
Thank you.
I hate
If
y'all.
it was more than once, it would have been for the it's for the show.
So much.
So for those who are not familiar with you, how did you come up with the name Strawberry?
Okay. We were just talking about that too last night.
So I came up with the name Strawberry because throughout my whole life, everybody been making up a name for me, and I was just answering to the nickname that everyone made up for me. So I decided to come up with my own nickname and live up to that own potential. So I was sitting down one day eating a big ass bowl of strawberries, and that's when it hit me. I was like, I'm just gonna tell everybody my name's Strawberry.
Yerp.
Okay.
It's my favorite fruit. It's my favorite color. It's sweet and sour. I can be both, but keep me sweet. At first, I was worried because I thought everybody was gonna be like, that's a porn name or that's a stripper name, but it rolls.
Okay.
But now every time somebody be like, "Oh, what's your name?" I'll be like, "Strawberry." Like, "Oh, because your hair," and I'll be like, "Okay, we're just gonna go with that. It is okay."
Because that's exactly what she said.
I know it's fine. It's fine. Because my hair, that too. And the green, the green at the top for my eyes. Boom.
Ow. I'm trying to make sure this is like centered.
Yo, I did not know Strawberry gets down in the club.
Oh my God.
Can't nobody talk about me twerking in the club. This one right here.
You are absolutely the
With
hell
heels
right.
and everything. With heels and
Yeah,
everything.
exactly.
With heels
I
and
said, let me
everything.
Child.
You never seen him?
I haven't.
Go to his Instagram. Watch this video.
Look, I thought they were about to pull something out. I was like, "Don't do that."
There is receipts.
There's plenty of receipts.
There are receipts.
She
There
said she
are
wants some
plenty.
classes, Strawberry.
You want some glasses? Good. You need to walk in heels or twerk? Twerking heels. Look, yeah.
Look.
Oh, look, okay. It's possible now. You got enough.
Ew.
So let's jump into these hot topics because I really don't want to spend too much time on these hot topics. We just pick some just so we can have some because I want to get into Miss Aurora.
Okay.
So you can take that one, Kanye West.
Oh God.
Oh, I mean, everybody started talking about Kanye West already. Did anybody see the TMZ interview?
I literally saw it in my Uber ride. I was like, because I have been ignoring my phone for the majority of the day, and then I was like, oh no, and then
Mike, did you get into it?
I did. I watched
You
it.
did, yeah.
What did you
Can we
think about
show
it?
the video really quickly?
Oh yeah, let's see that first.
Do you feel that I'm feeling? Do you feel that I'm being free and I'm thinking free?
I actually don't think you're thinking anything. I think what you're doing right now is actually the absence of thought. And the reason why I feel like that is because Kanye, you're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to believe whatever you want. But there is fact and real world, real life consequence behind everything that you just said. And while you are making music and being an artist and living the life that you've earned by being a genius, the rest of us in society have to deal with these threats to our lives. We have to deal with the marginalization that has come from the 400 years of slavery that you said for our people was a choice. Frankly, I'm disappointed, I'm appalled, and brother, I am unbelievably hurt by the fact that you have morphed into something, to me, that's not real.
Well, all right.
Well, damn.
right. It was that. And y'all actually missed like the first portion of the when they were having the actual conversation.
Right, when he made
When he
the
actually
comment.
made the comment, yeah.
So how do y'all feel about it? Me personally, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be so honest. I don't care. I don't care. I don't even.
What you mean
So
you don't care?
I don't like Kanye.
I'm about to say,
Trying to answer
I
that.
do
Yeah.
not
Oh my God. Oh
You
my
like him, Mike?
God.
I don't like him.
Me either.
I used to
my
like his
God.
music.
But I
I didn't even
still.
like his music.
Oh, you didn't?
I don't really fuck with
The
him
singles.
at all.
I like the singles, the early days.
I don't like his singles. I don't like his music. I don't. Ask me to name one song. I don't know it at all.
I mean, I listened to his 808s and Heartbreak album, College Dropout,
I don't even know the chorus.
The Life of Pablo. I listened to that one.
But when I
But
hear Kanye, all I think about is Gold Digger, and that song is so.
Oh,
Digger.
okay. That's one song I know.
That's it.
That's the only song I
thing
know.
I mean, I know he got many more, but that's it.
So
I give that guy credit for standing up to Kanye though.
Oh yes, definitely.
most definitely.
yeah.
So clearly, I'm like a diehard Kanye fan, and I'm clearly the only one at this.
Oh
Are you
yeah.
still a diehard?
Honestly, because musically he is a freaking genius. He's amazing. But I don't know. I can honestly say no. I don't agree with whatever is going on with him or whatever's happened. I've tried to vent for him in the beginning with the Trump situation because I was like, okay, he made it clear he doesn't support everything Trump is doing or agrees with it. But he also had a personal relationship with Trump prior to that, and it's just
Right.
like. Okay, I don't know. I don't know how many times we've all been friends with someone before they did something that was a little bit out of pocket or differently, and then it was like, okay, so do we cut off the entire friendship because they did something that we didn't agree with, or do we just address it, talk to them about it, and keep it on
keep it moving.
push.
Right.
What does that look like? How do we have those conversations? But and then I was still like I was like personally vetting for him, like, please tell me there's a point to this madness because I need you to shut everybody up because I can't. I understood how Chance the Rapper felt when he was just like everybody's attacking him and he's a friend. I'm like, I feel the same way and I'm not his friend. I just feel like people were just coming after him.
Chance
But
is so sweet.
it was what it was, and at this point, I don't. It's like every time he attempts to explain himself in detail, like he did the whole Charlamagne the God interview today, and I was watching that partially before I did one of the other panels, and I was like, okay, every time you get to explain what your process is and what you're mentally thinking, then you go behind and then say some other off the wall shit, and it's just like, baby, I can't. Like you're like that child that every time I think I done saved you, you do something else. Like, baby, I can't keep saving you. I don't know what else to do here. So at this point, I'm hoping that maybe it's in the music. But I don't know how else to vet and fight for him. I'm praying and hoping for the best for him because I genuinely think he's like a rare thing to have in the music industry with what he can do. So
I don't know how to clean up that slavery comment.
I don't either. I hope PR got like some good behind ideas around that because I don't either. Because I'm just like, baby, I'm glad I don't work for you because I would have slapped you like 20 times. They'd be like, why would you say that? Even if you believe that, why would you say it?
I don't know how anybody can believe that though. Like that was just ignorant.
And he's just privileged.
I'm wondering. Well, not so
There's
much.
some white people
I wouldn't say privileged because remember, he may be more privileged now, but that's not to say he's been privileged his entire life.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how can you forget where you came from? How can you even think to make that statement, especially when you dark skinned?
But see, I think I'm starting to
dark-skinned.
think maybe that the point of the statement was that everyone.
It was worded wrong.
It might have been worded wrong, but then at the same time, so there were people who we know that fought back the idea of becoming a slave and being taken. So in that moment, they technically did make the choice to not be a slave.
Right.
So when he makes a statement, well, everyone's been a slave. Being a slave for 400 years is a choice. It's like, well, then, okay, well, if we put that, if we're gonna go with that narrative, then what does that mean for all those people who did choose to not go follow the bullshit and follow the slave ships and fight for what they felt like they wanted to fight for, that felt that they could. You know, it doesn't mean I don't feel like it's to shame those who didn't or couldn't, but I feel like it should have been explained a little bit more in detail if that's where we were going, because then I could understand where you're going with it, but not to just blatantly say it's a choice and just like, well, no, to a degree, no, it's not.
If you're supposed to be a lyricist, how can you word something wrong like that? You a lyricist, you dark skinned, you black, and then you gonna say that and be like, oh, I worded it wrong. Don't we pay you to word stuff correctly? Ain't that
That's
what your
very
job
true.
is?
That is very true. No, I can't answer that. So
I
can't answer.
And then
that.
to say something like that, you
I
just
can't
credit
answer that.
all of the people that really fought for slavery to be ended.
Agreed. Right.
Like
right.
how can you do that?
Right.
Yeah. No excuses, Kanye.
Right.
So I ain't like him
don't
before,
know.
and I sure as fuck don't like him now.
Hello. Well, let's move right along since the majority rules that he's.
And we're gonna pray for you, Aurora.
Yeah, I'm praying. I'm gonna lay hands. That's what I'm gonna do.
If there is something more going on, we do hope you get better.
Yeah, agreed.
I don't care.
What's next?
Let Kim.
Next.
Next is R. Kelly in the Me Too
Oh my God.
movement. I love R. Kelly. Don't do that now. He's my Kanye. He's my Kanye. I didn't do that to your Kanye.
Oh,
I stay
no,
quiet.
I
stay
First
quiet.
of all, he is doing something completely different.
You
He
won
is
it.
doing something completely different.
I will say
that is a whole nother
it's
ball
worse.
game.
I think that might be worse.
Thank you.
He's come a long way. Don't do that. He had to upgrade himself.
Team light
right?
scan.
Okay, look. He had to upgrade himself. He was like, I already did everything, so I got to do something unexpected and somewhat unbelievable. But he did it. So God, yes, bless him.
I mean, I've heard, of course I've heard it before. I haven't followed none of the stories that much, but
I mean, if Aaliyah's situation wasn't like bread and butter, I don't know what else is.
Right.
So
wait, what happened with that?
He was murdered.
Like he married her
When she was 15.
When she was young. She lied.
Yeah, you never knew.
She lied. Right. You never.
No.
Don't ever see that movie.
I mean, no, the
Don't-
movie was
don't
horrible.
see
Yeah,
that.
the movie.
Oh yeah, it was
But
terrible.
yeah. But no, she had So when she first started out and she initially got signed, she was signed under him, and he written and produced that entire first album, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. And ultimately, they had secretly gotten married, and it kind of came
He read
out.
the album Age Ain't Nothing But a Number.
He wrote the entire album and produced it.
See, that's
And that's what's so sad about dealing with celebrities is realizing like when they actually have like a great talent and then realizing what
That's
they
what I was gonna
personally
say.
do. And don't get me wrong, I can never take away the fact that that man is extremely talented. But what you're doing is a problem. And to know that the music you've made was to cater to the women that you've been abusing or the young girls that you've been abusing is a problem.
I said, well, R. Kelly been nasty forever, so we
Yeah.
can't.
That's a difference between
can't
being
get started for
nasty
that. You
and
can't-
just being like fuck.
Disgusting.
Like,
When you
I'm
are
here
too-
for the
when
nasty.
you were too
But
damn
disgusting.
old, when you were too damn old to be
everything-
doing stuff with younger girls,
everything
and
he
like, what else?
Everything he did, them females wanted to do.
Exactly, because he was R. Kelly.
And they all said it, even with the whole penis
no.
situation.
We're talking about now that they are older and as adults, they can state that for themselves. But at adolescence, no, not because because 9 times out of 10, everybody likes the idea of dating someone older. But the point is, you're supposed to wait till you're of age legally, so then you can do it and actually not have to worry about legal repercussions. Not only did he not care, he made like a low-key like whole ass ring around it. Like it wasn't like it was a whole situation.
Well,
Like,
he's
no.
still a person.
No.
You can't take just because he's
No.
R. Kelly.
A
celebrity in his
Yeah,
personal-
he's
yeah.
still a man. He's still.
That doesn't excuse
It don't
it.
matter.
No, I'm not saying to excuse nothing. I'm just saying he's still a man. He's still gonna do whatever other men do. They
That's
still
fine.
got
So that's
their-
why it's cancel his ass. It means to me too. That's why they're advocating. All these black women are
Don't fake
advocating
like
to
if
take
you-
his music off.
So if you was young and R. Kelly hit you up, you wouldn't have jumped on that.
Okay, here's my thing. But here's my thing. It's up to R. Kelly
wait,
to
I just
say
said
no.
I said I would be.
right, I was like, it's not. That's not the point.
It's R. Kelly's responsibility to say no.
Exactly,
Exactly.
but that's my point. But that's where the problem lies. You tried to put it on the girl to say, well, she wanted him too when she was young. No shit, I'm pretty sure she did. But at the end of the day, he's the adult.
Right.
He's the older, consenting
I said
adult
if
that
it was
knows
me,
better.
I would have gave in. Like if he entertained me
And that
at
is
all,
fine, and it
it's
still
R.
would have been
Kelly.
wrong.
And, I mean, just like any tall black man. Hell yeah, come on. What's up? Like,
I'm done.
Any tall black man.
I'm done. I can't. Y'all don't understand. This is actually how our conversations go at home.
I'm here with you, girl.
I
got you.
This is how me and him argue at home. Either in his
I
room or
see
in
it.
my room.
I
We will
see
sit
it.
and go back and forth about.
He is
stuff like
devil's
this.
advocate.
He always
You always
is.
just want to be straight and firm to the. No, you got to understand where he came from, how he
I
grew
can
up.
understand where he came
I know
from.
how he came up. I know where he
I'm not
grew
saying,
up. I
But-
I'm not
support it.
saying what's right or wrong. I'm just saying. Remember, everybody
Look,
thinks
it
differently.
is for
I'll
it
meet
is.
you downstairs in his
Everyone thinks
basement.
differently.
I'll meet
Okay,
you
everyone
downstairs.
thinks differently. You can't judge.
Y'all are problematic.
Me and Strawberry will be downstairs in the basement,
So what we not
Kelly,
gonna do?
I love you.
but he'll pee on him and not me.
If you ever see this or hear this.
He gonna be in jail by the time he hear this.
He was messing with them 12 play babies.
Well, look,
All
I need
them
everyone
babies
in
that was
jail.
made from 12 play, he
Okay.
ended up messing with
I
them.
need everybody in jail to help me out.
No comment.
Convert him for me.
He's a 12 play baby.
And then
No
find-
comments.
So let's move right along, and this is you. I want to ask you questions about this. The Broccoli Fest.
Sure. Oh.
Broccoli.
The Broccoli Fest.
I don't smoke.
Ow.
Oh. Y'all so cute.
Go on, picture.
Thank you.
Because I was like, I'm not going to go get nothing off the web. I could
I
take her
approve that
picture off
outfit.
Instagram.
Yeah, you pretty much.
Yeah, it was
really, you
cute.
can.
So how was the Broccoli Fest?
Broccoli Fest was, oh my God, Broccoli Fest was a lot because the setup to get in was bullshit. So, they had it at the RFK Stadium, but it was across the street in the open field. So what they had you do was like come in around on the stadium side, go under the bridge to cross over to get to the open field. And that was just hell because it was hot as shit that day. It was hot as hell. So that was already a first problem. Then as you're getting to you know how when you're in Six Flags or any amusement park, they have those like weird ass lines that go in like weird little directions.
Oh,
till you get to the right.
yeah.
That's how it was set up the closer you
the
got.
gate?
Yeah. And so, as we're walking through that, niggas start getting real wild and like jumping and pushing. And I was like, oh my fucking God. I put myself in my purse. I was like, if I got to swing, let me not break something I care about because I can fix a nail. So I was so irritated and so pissed off. And I was like, y'all are doing the most. And because it was such a large group of us, nobody had cell reception. So it wasn't like we could like hit up a friend to see what's going on or take
That's
a
the
picture. Like
worst.
it was
That'd
no
be
cell
the
reception.
worst.
So got through all of that, got inside, and then the group I was with, which is a good friend of mine, Gabby and Joseph, my crew.
Hey,
I was with them
Joseph.
for the day.
Crazy Joseph. Joseph
and,
great.
yeah. And Gabby's boo, I can't remember his name, but hey. But we linked up and we went to go get food. And then we stood in line for 2 hours to try to get food. And ultimately, they had only like one person in each food vendor situation that they had. It was just one person working.
Why would you do
large
that?
amounts of people?
Why
right,
would you do that?
right. So it was just like, okay. And mind you, I came in during the tail end of her set, was in line during the Daniel Caesar set, and was in line during Nipsey Hussle's set. So I didn't get to like watch the way I would want to watch. Well, the first two, I'm not a Nipsey Hussle fan like that, but I got very irritated and I was hungry, and then it was hot as hell, so you're gonna get dehydrated. Then next thing you know, pollen comes out.
Oh.
And everybody is sniffling, sneezing, rubbing their eyes. People started to faint and had to go to the first aid. But then when you go to first aid, they giving you these like mini pints of water, cups to drink from. And it's like, well, bitch, this ain't going to save. Right, it was literally like a shot. And I was like, well, this ain't going to save us. So I was irritated. And I'm somebody, if I don't eat after a certain point, I get mad as shit. And I was like, I don't want food. I was like, I'm low on cash. If I can just get something to drink, I'm good. Give me something to drink and I'm good. So we leave that line. Luckily, saw a friend, got us to the front. They got their food. They weren't selling anything to drink. So went over across the whole field to the other side where all the beer and shit was, and then was able to get something to drink.
How much was this stuff?
The boxed water, I think it was like $3.
Excuse me?
It's boxed water. So like it's in as if it was
Oh,
like a milk
I've seen
container
that. Yeah, I've
type
seen that.
part and
I've seen
situation,
that.
and it was $3. So
It's better in a box.
it was like I said, it was whatever. It
I
was
would've sipped
cool.
real
Didn't
slow.
trip, but you know,
They didn't allow y'all to bring water bottles or anything in?
no, of course not.
Oh, wow.
Y'all was outside though.
It don't matter.
Right.
It don't matter.
And how much were these tickets?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, you got to get tickets?
Yeah, it's not
Like
very.
wasn't one like they was like it was $200.
I think that was for VIP.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to the mall for that.
But
Fuck
yeah,
that
I know
Rockland
it was
Fest.
one
That's why I thought
something.
That's lower than Coachella
Well,
tickets.
I mean, the VIP section was
Coachella's
well,
worth
from
it.
what I could see, it looked cute because the person I was supposed to link up with to get backstage, we couldn't. Not only could we not like find each other because he was back there and I was way out in the field because the performance area was already packed in itself, and then you had all this backfield just full of people. So I couldn't get to him. He couldn't get to me, and then we had no cell reception, so it wasn't. We couldn't even be like, okay, I'm here. Where are you?
What service
So
you got?
it was a hard, huh?
What service you got?
T-Mobile.
Girl.
It didn't matter. Ain't nobody had service that day.
Well, you about to get Sprint now, so it's good. Wait.
Well, T-Mobile's
Is it
still gonna be
T-Mobile
the
that's
name. Uh-huh.
Oh,
I
really?
saw-
It's-
Oh,
I
yeah, they're
peeped.
merging.
Yeah, they're
right?
Girl,
merging
because
now.
people with Sprint call me, I be like, "Do you got Sprint?" Yeah. Oh, that's what's going on.
But yeah, aside from that, it was really dope. Cardi's set was lit, of course, and so was Miguel's set. I feel for him because I seen Miguel once before back in Atlanta. He was like opening act with El Varner doing Trey Songz tour for what was the album after Chapter 5. And my dad had bought like tickets for me, my sister, and my mom to go see him. And so he was giving like such a Prince-esque performance. It like low-key kind of turned me off. It was like, you know, if you're going to do a tribute, great, but not your whole set. Like
He
I didn't
does
come to
too
see
much for
Prince.
me.
I came to see you.
I don't like them.
It's too much.
But he did a great job at Broccoli Fest. Like I was here for it. He found his own element. It wasn't
Was
so
he a little more toned down a little bit?
yeah, like he wasn't so Princey. So I was
like
here
you
for
could
it.
tease me a little bit. Don't do all of that on the stage. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. He's grown and found his artistry, especially. I didn't say for that set. It was like 11, going on 11 o'clock, and the temperature dropped like
Oh,
shit,
no. Yeah.
and it got freezing. And as you can see, what I had on in that picture, it was cold as shit. So I was like, oh yeah, and it rained during the middle. So I was like, yeah, we're gonna go home.
That was so weird. It was so nice
gonna go
earlier,
so
and then it
nice.
just changed out of nowhere.
So. But it was like I said, for what it was given, it was cute. It was fun. I ran into a lot of like Howard folk, and then I ran into some folks that I graduated high school with back in Lithonia, Georgia. I was like, oh, dope. So it was like interesting, but it was good. It was really cute.
So we're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna come back and get into all about Aurora and Strawberry.
Meow.
Welcome back.
Oh,
Real Raw and Uncut. We're back here with Aurora. And Strawberry.
Yeah. How you doing?
Aurora, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, that's such a loaded question.
It is, right?
It was gonna be a little more personal than that. So.
Oh, we're gonna get there.
yeah.
We are gonna get
Don't
there.
worry.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry.
You know, my name's Aurora Lloyd. I'm born in Philly,
How old are
I,
you?
I was raised up in Lithonia, Georgia.
Hold up. You raised in Lithonia?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm from Albany.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, why did-
Okay.
She was like, I don't know them.
A few hours away, but
Hours, yeah, you know. I'm 26. Howard University student. Work at Us Helping Us as a community healthcare worker. My bestie and dancer, Strawberry. Birthday's April 5th. I'm in Aries, but if we're going by this new zodiac bull, then technically now I'm a Pisces.
Wait, what happened?
what happened?
So like last year, they released a new updated version of the zodiacs.
Why it's
and
updated?
so
The
because
moon-
they said it was
the
like
moon changed or
1,000
something?
no they said it was like 1,000 some odd years out of date, and then they also had they added in a new sign.
What's the new sign?
It's something with an O. It's like something with an O. Yeah, it's something with an O. It's like ORCP.
It's stupid.
Something
Right.
different, but according to it, like now I'm no longer in Aries, like I'm a Pisces.
Hey.
So it's like interesting, but I'm a crazy lot of fun.
You're gonna
I'm
have
a
to
nerd.
tell us,
I'm a gamer. I don't know where to go to with this.
Oh, you a gamer?
have
What
to
kind
tell
of
us.
gamer?
Yeah.
I'm an anime nerd. I love all types of.
I feel like there's
The only
so many.
games I won't play is because I hate sports games. And
I like card games the best.
I think that's it. I'll pretty much play anything
Yeah, like-
else. Like I love
whoop
Call.
some
I love
ass.
playing Call of Duty and like Halo.
that ain't
We love both playing fighting games. I love RPGs. You
Love 'em.
Yeah, like right now I'm trying to finish my Attack on Titan game so I can get the second
Tekken,
one.
Mortal Kombat, all
Oh,
those.
yeah.
Of course, yes. Injustice.
I'm not
Like,
an-
all
I'm not an
that's
Injustice
cool,
fan.
all that's cool,
Yeah.
all that's cool, all that's cool, all that's cool,
oops.
but
Continue.
that's cool. That's cool. So, who you dating right now?
I am always technically, so I'm still single, but I always have potential bays in the wings.
What that mean?
So meaning there's always somebody that 9 times out of 10 I'm talking to, but until I know it's real, everybody else ain't gonna know.
Like how many hoes you got?
Not how many hoes. Actually, right now I don't call them hoes. You know, potential bays. But as of right now, honestly, legitimately just one. There's only one.
One?
Now.
Oh, girl.
No, you know what? I mean, do you want? I could.
We're gonna need to get you some more.
No, I had to cut back.
You need a Monday one, a Tuesday one.
Niggas got a little bit rowdy. Niggas got a little too comfortable. But I had more than one at one point. But you know, I just cut them off as I see fit. They don't fit the criteria, or they don't make it to the end. It's like,
Strawberry, who's sipping your juices?
Strawberry is single. I reach out to those that I used to deal with just to keep whatever we do private. When I need a release.
What do you be doing?
What y'all be doing privately?
oh girl.
Whatever I need to feel good at the
Are you a
moment.
top or bottom? Are you a top or bottom?
I am whatever
question.
my partner needs me to be.
What about you, Miss Lloyd?
Funny.
You talking about?
You one of the questions, girl.
Definitely a bottom.
You be getting it in. What's your favorite position?
Hello.
Honestly, it depends on the penis size. To be completely honest, like it depends on the dick. Like I've learned
Are there any off-limit positions?
No, it depends on the
On the
dick.
size of the dick, yeah.
It depends on the dick.
Don't be having
it,
me work too hard, okay? Like,
It depends
I can't
on the
even
dick
focus.
for me.
It got me
It is what it is. It just
exercising.
Certain angles you can't hit with a certain size because it's gonna hurt.
So we two different people. So
clearly,
we are two different people, and what we enjoy sexually
The best
is
position,
slightly different.
if you got somebody with a small dick, the best position is to put them on. You gotta be on your back.
No, see, I
no, you can't look at me.
I
like
tried a small.
Well, they gotta
one,
be
and it
cute.
was not great.
How you do it?
How was it not great?
It just
It didn't get
wasn't-
to- it didn't get there?
It didn't hit a. It didn't hit. It just didn't. It
What,
just
did y'all
didn't.
try multiple positions and stuff?
No.
What was you just like? Okay, this not
No.
working. Can we switch? Like,
no. I just let him think he did something and kept it.
so
on
how
hush.
do you end something like that when it's going on?
When it's going on.
When he's done and it was quick.
Oh,
so I didn't have to worry.
you let him get done?
Yeah, I felt bad.
To be fair, that's fair.
I felt
That's when you just be
bad.
like this.
I felt bad, and I was just like, you know what? We're here. Let's knock this one out. It's
So that new
fine.
Pisces
He was
side didn't kick
respectful.
in yet because your attitude is switching. Like, you know what? I can't do it.
Don't do that. Small
I'm
dicks
good.
not.
I do that now because he.
Look like that small
He,
dick not.
so I did that after the fact because he hit me up to do it again. And I was like, no.
Oh, you curved it.
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
Well, we got.
So when
where
was your
you're
last
from.
time?
That I had sex?
Yeah. Strawberry, get ready
Last
for the answer,
month?
bro. Last month?
Last month.
Last month?
Mike, ain't nobody jumping on
Wow.
people
Oh
like
wait, it's
that.
only the first. What you mean last month?
Like early of last month?
People be
That's
busy
not
like
bad.
they
That's not
tired.
bad. I went a year.
People
That's not
busy
bad.
like they tired.
A year like when? Like recently?
Yeah, recently.
I mean, it is what it is. Like, look, it happens. And as busy as our lives be, we be trying to make time for.
Okay, Strawberry, you
Right.
answer the question. You go over there quiet.
I tell my manager I'm booked between 12 and 1. So
Okay.
don't call me.
The last time I had sex was it the end of December or early January? I was trying to get
Yeah.
some before the new year ended
Yeah,
or
that
before
was like
the
the
new year
goal.
started. That was my goal.
I would be an angry person.
I wanted to
Just-
make a real year event thing or whatever.
You guys are backed up.
Yes. Y'all gonna act some freaks when y'all get some.
Oh, look, who
I
you tell?
mean,
That's why I post what I post earlier. I was like, it's Taurus Nation now, and whoever gets me, I'm open to love. Be ready.
Yeah.
That's good to take breaks
At
though,
least that's some
right?
birthday
Yeah.
sex. That's what I had. So it was like,
Strawberry,
you
where
gotta
you
make sure
from?
get some.
I'm from Southeast DC.
Oh, you're from
Wow.
born and raised in the area.
Yeah, born
okay.
and raised,
South,
very
southeast.
from all day. Story of my life.
What about you, Aurora? Oh, you said you was from Georgia.
Georgia, yeah.
Yeah. How long have you been here?
Philly and Georgia. I've been here now 6 years.
6 years?
6
Okay,
years, yeah.
you've been here for a while.
Yeah, I've been here for a little
Oh,
minute
you
now.
kind of new still.
Eh.
So, Aurora, I have a question. As a trans woman, what do you want from the community? Like, for you in the trans community, like, what do you want, like, from us? Like, I don't know how to word it right, but just run with that.
Ooh, that's yeah. No, I get it. That's loaded.
I don't understand what that means.
How do
Yeah.
you want us? Do you want us to? I don't know how to word it. Like, accept you a certain way or treat you a certain way, or
I mean, just like I don't understand how hard it is to comprehend. We're all human. Just treat me like I treat you. Like treat people how you want to be treated. Like you learn it in school, you learn it in church or whatever religion you practice or follow. Like it's kind of common sense and common knowledge. Like
Come on, BYOB.
treat me how you want to be treated. Like it's kind of that simple to me. Now, it should just be like that. Like
so as a trans woman, is it hard to date?
it's extremely hard to date.
Yeah.
It's extremely hard to date because trying to educate and date at the same time is primarily what
Girl,
I deal
get
with.
on Plenty of Fish.
I was on there. I was
it
on
didn't
there.
work out for you?
Yeah, no, it did. So
That's
trust
what I'm
me.
saying, Plenty of
So
Fish.
last year, being 25, when I turned
12
25 last year, that was like my thing. I was like, okay, this is the year I'm going to be sexually explorative because I never had a quote unquote hoe phase in my
Look,
life.
one of my
and that was
friends-
it. And I learned so much about men and
Yeah.
dating as trans, and it's
Are you still
crazy.
Are you still interested in that whole phase? Because y'all can exchange numbers and he can put you on.
I'm good.
Oh,
I
okay.
am not.
I'm fine
Oh, okay.
No, I'm
I'm
just
fine. I got it out of my system.
You got it out your
I'm
system.
Pretty good now.
It's gonna come back. It's getting hot.
It'll come back.
It's getting hot. It's gonna come
It'll
back.
come
I'm
back.
chilling. I'm chilling. I'm trying to focus.
Oh, by the way, I love your shades.
Thank you.
Somebody else said
They're
it on your
nice.
thing too. They had commented on it.
Yeah, I saw. I think. Hey, Jocelyn. I think it was her.
So, when it comes to being trans, how did your family react to that? Because you said you have a Southern family, right?
My parents. I was born in Philly. I lived in Philly till I was about 11. Then we moved to Delaware and lived there for 2 years, and then moved to Atlanta and lived there for.
So you from
Okay.
Philly?
So I said I was from Philly
From
by
Philly.
way of Lithonia, Georgia.
Oh,
We missed that.
we how?
I
I
missed
said
it.
I was okay. We're gonna let this go. So I did elementary school in Philly, middle school in Delaware, high school, and first years of college in Atlanta.
Okay.
Okay,
Gotcha.
So my family actually they're fine with it.
I wish there was a camera right here.
I
so
didn't-
have a thigh and pussy out.
Thanks you Fashion Nova for the dress. I'm always rocking their stuff. But shameless plug. But no, my family were actually fine with it. Like my mother and my sister were the ones who actually convinced me to transition and go forward with it.
Oh,
They
that's
were
so
like
good.
completely supportive and fine with it. I'm very fortunately blessed to have the support of my family. I had more issues with like outside folk and friends and shit, but my family was fine with it. My stepdad, my brother, half brothers and sisters.
So have you ever thought about doing
Everybody's
like a
fine with it.
non-profit or something for trans?
It's in the works.
Okay.
It's in the works. I can't say too much because I don't want to give away ideas on what I'm doing and who I'm working with. So yeah, it's in the works and it's coming. It's coming.
Mike, what you got in your head, Mike?
What?
Ask a question, Mike. Ask one of Mike's
What kind of
questions.
men do you like?
You know, Strawberry like him tall and dark.
Yeah, we heard
He
that.
do.
I'm open to suggestions.
I feel
No.
like
We used to have arguments. No. We're not going to do that. We're not going to lie. We are going to be honest.
I
This
have
boy
dated
was
some
the.
banana men. In
He
my
was
life.
like against the idea of dating other light skinned men because he couldn't handle the idea of what it looked like to date other light skinned men.
what is?
Yeah,
Okay.
like it was like a weird turn off, and we used to argue like.
I love light skin.
I just
No, I mean light skinned men
I
are
like-
beautiful. I said it's not necessarily I wouldn't date them. It's just
I feel like every light skin I've ever
It was
talked
really
to.
around the
Oh,
sex.
I only date dark
it's around
skin.
the sex.
It was
I didn't want to.
I need someone opposite of me.
Sex with a light skinned man.
You never had sex with a light skin man?
I said I
Yes.
didn't want to have sex with light skinned men. That's why I was stuck on dark skin.
Get your life.
No, but there
Right?
was a-
That's what I
It was
said.
a reason though. It was a fantasy.
What was
I
the
was like, I
reason?
enjoy both.
Because,
I
I get into a lot of positions during sex, so it's like
You should be doing gymnastics.
I like to look at
Well, you see the way he dance. What you think?
I like to look at what's going on down there.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to see another yellow dick going inside. I'd rather see
It's
I'd rather
pink.
see
You
the black.
colorist.
I'd rather see
pink.
the black. I'd rather see. So stupid. I want to.
It's yellow or pink?
I mean, It could be a yellow penis.
Mine is
pink
brown.
I don't know. It could be a
Oh no,
brown
it
head.
can't.
He agrees.
Wait, I don't think I ever seen a light skin with a yellow penis
He meant pink.
or pink.
He meant pink.
No,
Who got yellow?
That's white people.
What's
White
yellow?
people got
That
that.
lets you know I've had.
It'd be a
black
little
dick
yellow
for a
brown,
long
you
time.
know.
But see, your eyes different, so you might see things differently.
You know what I'm telling you.
I like all kind of men. I don't have a
your
particular
question?
preference.
What's your
I will
question?
say light skins catch my eye. Who what?
Oh,
She said, "Who got the pink dick?"
I ain't had that experience, so ask that one.
Yes, mine is brown. Mine is actually like really dark.
What's
Like,
your
it's
number?
really
I'll text you some
dark.
pictures.
Wait, are we
her.
talking?
Give her a ride. I like her.
Wait, we talking about the booty hole?
Now that's pink.
Oh, the
color of the
head.
penis.
Okay.
Now that's pink.
I hate everybody.
What?
It might be
The booty hole.
Yeah, it might
And
be.
if it
a
got
little-
lips, yeah, it's like some
Yeah.
people at this table. Like some people at this table.
Well, no, we can't
That-
judge because I mean a lot of people like they do fit stin and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
It's
you
still
know, they do-
used.
Yeah.
I broke up with women that too, so you know. I love the ladies, so I got introduced to a chick with a. That brother had a third lip in the middle of that joint that was longer than probably some of y'all penises.
I cannot
Well,
do this.
well.
This got really real.
Fully.
No, you keep it real. I'm here for it.
Keep it real.
I'm here for
Keep
it.
it real.
I'm here for it.
We like real.
What color
support
is
it.
yours? What
I
color
agree.
is yours?
We're gonna have to jump to. I say
So
we're gonna switch.
strawberry.
We're gonna change the subject a little bit because
Please.
we're running out of time. Hold on, y'all.
We're gonna clean it
What
up.
was the question? I'm sorry. You asking something?
Yes. What color is y'all?
Who? What
She
color
said
is
she
what?
wanted to know.
I told her I sent her a picture.
Oh, shit.
You know he insubordinate. He don't like to answer no
Just a
questions.
little bit darker than me.
Because it don't
It's
matter.
darker.
Yeah, just a little bit
This
darker.
conversation.
Can you see it?
Do you put it
Of course
do you
I
put it
can
to
see
work?
it.
Like you put them to work, that's why you dark.
It was just naturally.
I put in the
little
work.
dark.
Amen.
I mean,
I
did you
already
expect
know.
it to be like bright red or something?
Yeah,
Like, I was like,
you know, the color is always a little bit darker.
But brown skins, it be like the same sometimes.
Sometimes.
It's like it's pinkish brown.
All right, what you want to say? You said you want to change the subject.
Yeah, because we need to get into her
He itching.
music.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
she
Go-
gotta
yes,
perform in a
yes,
minute.
yes.
So we need to get into the
Yes.
music. STAYHERE.
Yes.
That's like my favorite part. Didn't I text you that? I was like, that's my favorite part.
yeah.
So how did you come about with Stay Here? What inspired the song?
So Stay Here. This entire like EP was written like within a whole 2-month time frame, the last 2 months. But that song came about. So it's about being ghosted. Like through my year of dealing with niggas and certain ones like wanting to be around and deal, it just showed me like how far niggas is gonna go to get some pussy and ass. Like it's ridiculous. And that's ultimately what the song was about. It was just like how that shit feels after you've done that to me. Like, okay, you've done given me, this great dick. We done had great conversation. Like we done vibed. You done made me think this is gonna go somewhere
Dog,
because we
this-
done went out places. We done chill together. You know, we've been in public. Like so, you made this a little bit more than what it didn't need to be if you just wanted to fuck. Like, nigga, you could have just said that and we did it.
Okay.
But all this extra shit you didn't have to do.
Okay.
That's all you wanted.
I'm here
and so
for
that's
it.
what it was about. It was just like
That should be-
that's
that
how
happened to
should
me
be
like
making
2 weeks
feel.
ago.
Like, why would you do that? And that's why I say in the bridge, like if you didn't want all of this, then why would you do all of this? Because then now you want to make me out to be the crazy one when I'm like, oh, hey, good morning, how are you doing? Like,
Is that why you
okay.
posted that status?
You speaking to
Mike?
Michael.
Yes.
When it was like different cuddle positions?
Yes.
Okay, I quit.
Yes.
Yeah, like it's just like that's what the song was about. It's just niggas ghosting. Like this generation, or maybe it's just because we have social media, but ghosting is such a huge issue. People will like literally just stop responding to your conversation, or all of a sudden don't want to see you anymore and don't even say what's up or why. And it's like, well, damn, you ain't got enough respect to just say, hey, I'm not interested or I'm no longer interested. Like you can't even go that far.
Okay.
If you don't want to give an explanation, like.
She about to go old.
Bro, we adults. Like, what's the problem here? Like, we're all fucking adults. Why can't we just have that regular conversation?
What's up, mama?
Like,
What you
everybody
got
an
say?
adult until we want to have a conversation.
What's up, mama?
I thought it was just us, right? Yesterday, my lover
See?
What?
See?
2 months ago, rolled out and was like, "I'll be right back, baby. Hey, Dad, come back, so baby." So pulled up on the brother.
Right.
It's like, "What's up, man? I ain't nasty. Man, get disappeared so fast. I swear, gonna see what this."
I'm telling you.
Oh Lord.
See?
No explanation. I think that's so cowardly. Like,
It is. Like, just be 100 about your shit. Especially because I'm like, so in my world, and Strawberry can attest to this, like, I have to be completely frank. Like, okay, you want to come over to Smash? Okay, you need to know I have a roommate. He works 2 jobs. He may not be here. He may be here, but he's not going to be a problem. I have my own room. Like, and then we open our home to people like who are homeless and need help and need assistance. So I also may have somebody on the couch. Like, I make it completely clear what you're walking into and who I am, so then you're fully aware. So ain't no question or concern about what you're doing or what you're not gonna be caught off guard. So you come in and you're here. Now you done gotten comfortable. Now you want to talk. Like, it blows me. I don't know how many pillow talk conversations I done have with niggas just sitting naked in my bed, talking to me, smoking a blunt, playing my PlayStation 4. Like, you leave, oh babe, you cool, and oh I really fuck with you, and and the next thing you know, it's like dead silence. Oh, okay. Did I miss the memo? What did I do? Like, what am I missing something?
That's why I told you
like,
you got to get more than one.
If you didn't wanna, if you just want this to be sex and go on about your life and day, bruh, I've done that. You could have just said it. Like, it would have been plain and simple.
Yes.
I can give you some good and let you go. Like,
Right.
that's fine.
I'm
good with no
too,
strings.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not out here looking for a relationship. So, bro, we good. So to do all this unnecessary childish shit just so you can get your ultimate goal, it's childish and it's stupid. And it just lets me know that, sorry, somebody didn't raise you correctly, because that's unnecessary.
Yeah. Well, most people can relate to that. So
S-T-A-Y.
your song is speaking to everyone.
Okay.
Indeed.
So we're gonna take a commercial break, and when we get back, Aurora is gonna perform "Stay Here."
Yeah.
All right.
Didn't I tell ya? Long time not tell you, man.
Yes, in studio feels. Heck with that.
Baby girl, sing.
No, I shouldn't say this, but your kisses on my lips. Ashamed of what I gave to you.
All for you, I fell for you.
Always said I love you, but you never said I'm in. Ooh, I need you to come over here and help me reminisce. Reminisce, I need to reminisce. Why don't you just stay here until you just come to please? You need to come to please. Won't you stay here? Here, just stay right here. Here. S-C-A-Y-H-E-R-E, S-C-A-Y-H-E-R-E, S-C-A-Y-H-E-R-E. No, I shouldn't say this, but I cannot let you go. You held me close, played with my, and kissed me till I doze. Is this your way of loving us, or am I just a must? Just a must. Am I a rolling must? Cause I can't forget the way your body rolls on mine. It takes me to euphoria, it's a real natural high. Maybe this is something we should film. You wanna try? Wanna try? I know you wanna try. Won't you stay here? Here, just stay right here. Here. S-C-A-Y-H-E-R-E, 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 Don't be so elaborate if you don't plan to have it. What's the point of leading me on if all you do is get ghost gone? H-E-R-E, S-C-A-Y-H-E-R-E, H-E-R-E, H-E-R-E, S-C-A-Y-H-E-R-E. S-C-A-Y-H-E-R-E. I don't wanna lose this feeling. May not be in love, but it's feeling. Tell me, is it worth it? Tell me if it's worth it. Won't you stay? Won't you stay? All the time. This keeps falling and going up. And I was like, oh God, let me hold her. Because every time I let go, it started to go down. I was like, let me hold her because I can't maneuver.
So tell them where they can find the song, buy the song, hear the song.
Well, the song is on everything, everywhere. You can listen to it for free on SoundCloud, YouTube, but it's also on Tidal, Spotify, Pandora, iTunes. You can buy it. It's everywhere.
Social media.
You know what? Because I'm not naming all of it. So just AuroraLloyd.com. All my social media handles are on there. There you go.
This is the name of the single. Again.
Stay here.
And we will see you guys next week.
Ew.
All right.
I hate you.